Hi, this is Sunrise, the poet, also known as Soleil Vicente, and um, today is a really important day for me. I'm sure everybody knows about um, the whole movement this community has made me really proud with by having people nationally wear the color purple in memory of those who committed suicide or have died recently due to hate crimes and acceptance. And I guess I just wanted to make this video to share my story. I'm not gonna go into too much detail because it is very personal and it is a very emotional topic for me. But I guess I always try to speak because I've learned that a single voice can change a life. And if my downfalls or my past happenings can help somebody to learn that it's okay and to be able to breathe easier, knowing that they're not alone, then I would have done that much to help shape society to what it needs to be or where I feel it needs to be. When I was when I was in high school in New York City, um, I had I mean, growing up I'd always had interest in females. But in high school was when I'd actually first been pursued and reciprocated and engaged with being with females. And still learning myself, I did have a lot of girlfriends or booze or whatever the case may be. And some people knowing about me, I still had my morality. But I guess I guess once you're labeled as something, your morality in somebody else's eyes is non-existent. So I got into a situation as to where my elder brother was told that I was at a bus stop with some female that I was with at the time. I'm not going to mention anybody's name. And I was dragged by my blazer. I had a corduroy green blazer, and I'll never forget this day. I keep that blazer. It has rips and holes in it from the incident, and the blazer is buried in the back of my closet, and I keep it as a reminder of my strength and my abilities. But I was dragged from the bus stop to my apartment and yelled at and screamed at, and I was abused for 3 days until finally the police were called, and the police were called and they took him in, and I was told by everyone who saw, everyone who heard, and my family and neighbors and everyone, I was told not to press charges because he's family. At that point, I could do nothing but hate. From that point, I grew angry. I was mad. I was livid. Daily, for years, I was angry with everyone. I would fight, I would cuss, I would scream, I would do things without reason, I would disrespect my elders. The list goes on and on. And I would do all these things because I felt no one cared. The point of me caring. Upon my growth, I am able to understand that some people have issues in controlling their anger and not understanding. Acceptance means nothing to me. Nothing. I could care less if one would accept me or not. My mission is to get people to understand what's going on. And then you go ahead and you make up your mind whether you want to accept it or not. Because your acceptance is not going to change me. So I've made it my mission to speak and to get people to be aware of different issues and to find ways to heal, because we all need a little healing, and good things come out of bad situations sometimes. It was a nightmare, and sometimes I still think of it in fear, but I continue to live. And I hope that one day, as the world is spinning, the hate would die, and people wouldn't resort to violence and anger, hostility, and hatred in order to deal with things that they don't understand. And I just want to thank everyone who took the time, the 5 minutes out of their morning, to find something purple to wear today. Because that shows me the power in communication. That shows me that what I'm doing daily, every time I open my mouth and speak on these different things, that shows me that someone's listening and someone can hear it and changes can be made, and that I'm not alone, and you're not alone either. I'm gonna end this video, but just keep in mind that there's strength in the human voice. So no matter what you're doing, whether you're a poet or just a speaker or a rapper or whatever, please use your voice to save a life. Because if it wasn't for those who influenced me, I probably wouldn't be here. This is Pure Soul, speaking easy once again. Peace.